I was meditating on Philippians chapter 4 and thinking about Apostle Paul's writings on the issue of peace within our spiritual communities, which is our churches. He talks about not allowing petty differences that we have with one another affect the peace in our spiritual environments. He gives an example of two women in the church that were having problems, so much so that Paul has to address it in his letter to the Philippians. So I was thinking about that in our own churches, how, a lot of times we don't understand that Satan is attacking us. He's using us to bicker and fight and cause problems amongst each other and take the focus off of God in our worship environments. We all have to put aside our differences. We've seen, if you've been to a church, I'm sure you have seen where, two people might not like each other and you can just feel it. It makes the environment heavy. It makes the environment at unrest and just things are awkward. And that affects everyone's overall worship environment. So we all have the responsibility to keep the focus on God, to keep the focus on our kingdom work, to keep the focus on spreading the word of God, and to not allow small conflicts, petty differences, affect why we are really there. He also goes on to talk about how do we maintain peace within ourselves, and he discusses the importance of keeping our thoughts focused on God. And I will go into further detail with that in another video. But I really enjoyed this last chapter. It really does talk about how we as believers have an accountability to maintaining peace and maintaining the continuity of our worship environments. I hope you get a chance to read this chapter. Be blessed.